Choosing the right school for your child is one of the most important decisions you'll make. Did you know that Montessori students often outperform their peers in traditional schools? Studies show they score higher in math, reading, and social skills. Yet, many parents still don't understand what makes Montessori education unique. In this video, we'll reveal surprising facts about Montessori schools. Did you know there are over 5,000 Montessori schools in the US? That's a lot more than you might think. We'll break down how to spot an authentic Montessori school and share insider tips from real Montessori families. Curious about how to prepare your child for this unique learning environment? We've got you covered. We'll dive into practical strategies to ensure your child thrives in a Montessori setting. Whether you're just starting your search or looking to switch schools, this guide is for you. Stay tuned as we debunk common myths, tour real Montessori classrooms, and share heartwarming stories from parents who've been in your shoes. By the end, you'll have all the tools you need to make an informed choice. Let's embark on this journey together. Chapter 1. Montessori Myths Debunked. Separating fact from fiction. Choosing the right Montessori school can be a daunting task, especially with so many myths floating around. Let's clear the air and get to the heart of what Montessori education is all about. First off, there's a common myth that Montessori schools let kids do whatever they want. This isn't true. Montessori education is based on freedom within limits. Children are given choices, but within a structured environment. Another myth is that Montessori is only for preschoolers. In reality, Montessori education spans from infancy through high school. Maria Montessori's methods have been adapted for all age groups. Some people think Montessori classrooms are chaotic. On the contrary, these environments are designed to promote peace and order. Each child works at their own pace, and this fosters concentration and independence. It's also said that Montessori is just for gifted children or the wealthy. This simply isn't true. Montessori schools serve children from all backgrounds. There are even public Montessori schools that are tuition-free. Montessori materials are often misunderstood too. They're not just toys, but scientifically designed tools that teach concepts like math, language, and sensory development. Maria Montessori believed that hands-on learning is crucial for young minds. A unique fact: studies show Montessori students often excel academically. Research published in the journal Science found that by the end of kindergarten, Montessori children performed better on math and reading tests than those in traditional schools. There's also a misconception that Montessori teachers don't teach. Actually, they guide and facilitate learning. Teachers are trained to observe each child's needs and introduce materials at the right time. In Montessori schools, you might hear the term prepared environment. This means classrooms are carefully arranged to encourage independence and a love of learning. Everything has a purpose and a place. Montessori education emphasizes respect for a child's natural development. Maria Montessori once said, "The greatest sign of success for a teacher is to be able to say, 'The children are now working as if I did not exist.'" Montessori schools also place a strong emphasis on social and emotional development. The mixed-age classrooms help children learn from one another and develop empathy and cooperation. Let's talk about technology. Montessori education is often seen as low-tech, but it's not anti-tech. Technology is used thoughtfully and sparingly, to enhance hands-on learning rather than replace it. Another interesting fact: according to the National Center for Montessori in the public sector, there are over 500 public Montessori schools in the U.S. This shows the growing popularity and accessibility of Montessori education. Montessori classrooms are intentionally designed to be beautiful and inviting. Maria Montessori believed that a pleasant environment supports learning. Plants, art, and natural materials are common features. Parents often worry about transitions to traditional schools. However, Montessori students typically adjust well, thanks to their strong self-discipline and adaptability. A unique quote from Maria Montessori's book, The Absorbent Mind, captures the essence of her philosophy. Education is a natural process carried out by the child and is not acquired by listening to words but by experiences in the environment. So, when you're considering a Montessori school, remember to look beyond the myths. Focus on the core principles and how they align with your child's needs and your family's values. Chapter 2. Spotting the signs. What makes a Montessori school authentic? Choosing an authentic Montessori school requires knowing what to look for. Let's dive into some key indicators of a genuine Montessori education. First, check if the school is accredited. Accreditation from organizations like the American Montessori Society, AMS, or the Association Montessori Internationale, AMI, ensures adherence to Montessori principles. Look at the classroom setup. Authentic Montessori classrooms are child-centered with accessible materials and furniture. Everything should be at the child's level, promoting independence. The presence of multi-age classrooms is another sign. In Montessori education, children of different ages learn together. This fosters peer learning, mentoring, and a strong community feel. Observe the materials. Montessori materials are unique, designed for hands-on learning. They are made of natural materials like wood, not plastic. Each material has a specific purpose and teaches a single concept. Ask about the teacher's qualifications. Montessori teachers undergo specialized training. They should have certification from a recognized Montessori training center. This ensures they understand and implement Montessori methods correctly. Check how much time is dedicated to uninterrupted work periods. Authentic Montessori schools have long, uninterrupted blocks of work time, usually 2-3 hours. This helps children deeply engage with their activities. Notice the teacher's role. In Montessori classrooms, teachers act as guides, not traditional instructors. They observe and support rather than direct, allowing children to take charge of their learning. Pay attention to the curriculum. Montessori education covers a wide range of subjects including practical life skills, sensorial activities, language, math, and cultural studies. Each area should be represented in the classroom. Look for evidence of child-led learning. Children in Montessori schools choose their activities based on their interests and readiness. This fosters a love for learning and intrinsic motivation. Ask about the school's philosophy and how it aligns with Maria Montessori's principles. Authentic schools adhere closely to these principles, focusing on the holistic development of the child. A good sign is the presence of a peaceful, orderly environment. Montessori schools value harmony and respect, and this is reflected in the classroom atmosphere. Observe how discipline is handled. Montessori discipline is about teaching self-regulation and natural consequences, not punishment. Teachers guide children in resolving conflicts peacefully. Inquire about the school's approach to parent involvement. Authentic Montessori schools view parents as partners in education and encourage their participation. Unique fact: research shows that children in Montessori schools tend to have better social and academic outcomes. A study in Frontiers in Psychology found Montessori students to be more creative, social, and academically advanced compared to peers in traditional schools. Ask if the school has a mixed age group policy. Authentic Montessori schools have mixed-age classrooms to promote mentoring and leadership skills among students. Finally, trust your instincts. If the school feels right and aligns with your educational values, it's likely a good fit for your child. Montessori education is about nurturing the whole child and fostering a lifelong love of learning. Chapter 3: Beyond the Brochure. Touring a Montessori school like a pro. Touring a Montessori school is your chance to see if it's the right fit for your child. Here's how to make the most of your visit. First, schedule a visit during school hours. This way, you can see the classroom in action and get a real feel for the environment. When you enter, observe the atmosphere. Is it calm and focused? Montessori classrooms should feel peaceful and engaging, not chaotic. Take note of how the classrooms are arranged. Look for clearly defined areas for different activities like reading, math, and practical life skills. Check if the materials are accessible to children. Everything should be within their reach, promoting independence and self-directed learning. Watch how the children interact with each other and the teachers. Are they respectful and collaborative? Montessori emphasizes social skills and community. Notice if children are working individually or in small groups. Montessori education supports both individual and group work, fostering a balanced approach. Ask about the daily schedule. Montessori schools usually have long, uninterrupted work periods to help children dive deep into their activities. Observe the teacher's role. They should be guiding rather than instructing, allowing children to discover and learn on their own. Look for signs of child-led learning. Children should choose their activities based on their interests and needs, not a predetermined schedule. Inquire about how the school handles discipline. Montessori discipline focuses on teaching self-regulation and resolving conflicts peacefully. Ask to see outdoor spaces. Montessori education values nature, so schools often have gardens or outdoor classrooms. Check if the school offers mixed-age classrooms. This is a core Montessori principle that supports peer learning and mentoring. Ask about teacher qualifications. Montessori teachers should have specialized training and certification from recognized Montessori training centers. Inquire about parent involvement. Montessori schools usually encourage parents to participate in the school community. Look for evidence of a prepared environment. Classrooms should be thoughtfully arranged to support learning and independence. Ask how the school supports different learning styles and needs. Montessori education is adaptable to each child's unique pace and style of learning. Notice if the school promotes hands-on learning. Montessori materials are designed for tactile and sensory exploration, not just passive learning. Inquire about how the school measures progress. Montessori assessments are often based on observation rather than tests and grades. Ask about extracurricular activities. Some Montessori schools offer additional programs like music, art, and foreign languages. Unique fact: a study published in Frontiers in Psychology found that Montessori students often develop better social skills and academic performance compared to peers in traditional schools. Inquire about the school's approach to technology. Montessori schools typically use technology sparingly, focusing on hands-on learning instead. Look for signs of a respectful and inclusive community. Montessori education values respect for all individuals and cultures. Ask about the school's philosophy and how it aligns with Maria Montessori's principles. Authentic Montessori schools adhere closely to these principles. Trust your instincts. If the school feels right and aligns with your educational values, it's likely a good fit for your child. Unique quote from Maria Montessori's book, The Absorbent Mind: "The environment must be rich in motives which lend interest to activity and invite the child to conduct his own experiences." Remember, a school tour is your chance to ask questions and gather information. Don't hesitate to ask anything that's important to you. Chapter 4. The Montessori Match: Aligning School Values with Family Goals. Finding the right Montessori school means aligning its values with your family's goals. Here's how to ensure a perfect match. First, identify your family's educational priorities. Do you value academic excellence, emotional growth, or social skills? Montessori education offers a holistic approach that can cater to these needs. Understand the core principles of Montessori. These include fostering independence, encouraging curiosity, and respecting each child's unique pace of development. Next, visit potential schools with your goals in mind. Observe how the school's philosophy aligns with what you want for your child. Are children respected as individuals? Is there a focus on hands-on learning? Ask about the school's mission and vision. A good Montessori school will have clear goals that resonate with your family's values. Inquire about the school's approach to community. Montessori education emphasizes collaboration and social responsibility. Look for programs that encourage community involvement and empathy. Check if the school supports emotional development. Montessori schools teach children to understand and manage their emotions, which is crucial for personal growth. Consider the school's approach to creativity. Montessori education values creativity and self-expression. Ask how the school nurtures these aspects through art, music, and imaginative play. Unique fact: research by Dr. Angeline Lillard shows that Montessori education can lead to better social and academic outcomes. Children in Montessori programs often outperform their peers in traditional settings. Look at how the school handles conflict resolution. Montessori methods teach children to resolve conflicts peacefully and independently. This is vital for developing strong social skills. Evaluate the school's commitment to diversity and inclusion. A true Montessori school respects and celebrates differences, fostering an inclusive environment. Ask about the role of parents in the school community. Montessori education views parents as partners. Look for opportunities for parent involvement and communication. Check if the school's approach to technology aligns with your values. Montessori schools typically use technology thoughtfully, focusing on hands-on, experiential learning. Inquire about the school's discipline policy. Montessori discipline is about guiding children to self-regulate rather than punishments or rewards. Consider the teacher-student ratio. Lower ratios allow for more individualized attention, which is a cornerstone of Montessori education. Unique quote from Maria Montessori: "The greatest sign of success for a teacher is to be able to say, 'The children are now working as if I did not exist.'"